What's going on, everyone? Mike Kadlick, Tayler Kyles here for CLNS Media outside of Gillette Stadium as the Patriots just wrapped up their 2024-2025 season, and they did so firing head coach Jerod Mayo. Robert Kraft and the Patriots released a statement just about an hour after the game is over that they have parted ways with head coach Jerod Mayo after just one season. So as much as we would like to sit here, Taylor, and talk about Joe Milton having a day in the Patriots season finale, we do have to touch on Jerod Mayo being fired. Ultimately, Taylor, what do you make of this? I know we're going to get into the Mike Vrabel discussion and topic in just a second, but first and foremost off the bat, the decision to fire Mayo, was it the right one? Did the Crafts ultimately make the right decision here in the end?
It may have happened faster than I think anybody expected, but it absolutely was the right decision. We've been saying this really since the Chargers loss. We tried to give Jerod Mayo until the bye week to see if he could really turn things around, tighten things up from a media perspective and how he addressed outsiders, especially kind of helping the team's reputation, which felt like it was steadily declining. But it didn't get any better. You had the massive blowout to the Chargers, and Jerod Mayo consistently putting his foot in his mouth. Losing with a bad team is one thing, and I think most people understand that Jerod Mayo was put in an impossible position before he was ready. That said, the inexperience was glaring, especially when it came to the culture. This was something that I don't think we realized how bad it was until we got to these last few games where you started to have players that don't usually speak out, speaking out. You had the Jelani Tavai comments. Even Dietrich Wise, a captain, had some comments where he was not very kind to the fan base. And hey, fans pay the bills, and they showed that they weren't happy with this organization today. A really bizarre environment where there were about an even number, if not more, Bills fans than Patriots fans. Ton of empty seats, and then whenever the Bills did something well, you'd hear cheers from the crowd. Whenever the Patriots did something well, a lot of the time you'd actually hear a negative response. So the fans showed in their dollars, they showed it vocally, that they were not happy with the direction of this franchise. Jerod Mayo was really the root of what was wrong this season. So as unfortunate as it is for a guy who was put in a tough spot to have to get the axe, I think they had to do it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the Crafts ultimately made the right decision here. I know that they put a lot behind this. Robert Kraft continues to tout that he knew that Jerod Mayo was going to be his head coach nearly 5 years ago, understanding that it was going to take a lot of time. This was going to be a multi-year process, and that ultimately they didn't expect to have a ton of wins this year. I know Robert Kraft has said that earlier on this season, but at the end of the day, they bit the bullet and decided to fire Jerod Mayo after one season. So we'll see where things go from here. Myself and Taylor will keep you here all off-season long on Patriots Press Pass, so make sure you rate, review, and subscribe to the channel for all of the updates on the Patriots' upcoming head coaching search.